Hi, this is Beautiful Wreckage with your favorite chaotic couple. I'm Justin.
And I'm Rachel. Today we're tackling something that's been shoved in our faces for as long as I can think of.
And what would that be?
Health and wellness.
Okay. Woo! All right, good.
So today's episode is healthy-ish.
Okay.
All right, so do you ever feel like being healthy is a full-time job?
Working overtime.
Do you actually?
Not at all.
Okay, so now what about healthy foods? Do you feel like having the options of healthy foods requires an extra full-time job?
Yeah, because it depends on if you live near a food desert or if you live in an area where you have many options. And most people don't even, if you grew up in an area where you didn't know that you lived in a food desert or close to unhealthy options, you wouldn't even know.
This is all you ever know.
Yeah, this was all you ever knew.
I know, growing up, I didn't even realize that there were not cheap fast food restaurants.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that was something. Until
like McDonald's, A&W root beer stand.
Yeah.
Taco John's, not Taco Bell, Taco John's. Those were the fast food for me because it was the cheap options. Okay. We couldn't afford the more healthy options that, most people could.
And you would say McDonald's is healthy?
No, I'm saying those cheap options of fast food are all I knew. Like now, our kids love Panera Bread.
And that's fast food to them.
They love Chipotle, Moe's. Yeah. Like, those are healthier options, at least, of fast food.
And when we would be like, oh, I want to go out and eat. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, we'll go out to eat. Beautiful restaurant. Nice place. Chipotle. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And now when you be like Chipotle, you'd be like, wait a minute, that's fast food to everyone.
It is fast food. If you stop and think about it.
Franchise restaurant means fast food.
Well,
to some individuals.
To some people, yeah. But if you stop and think about it, like even Subway is considered fast food.
Yeah, and that throws me.
You can have that as a healthy option.
Yes.
So we're going to discuss today wellness that is it easy? Is it hard? I guess that's what we're talking about.
It really depends. Yeah.
So for me personally, health and wellness is very hard. It's a very difficult thing for me to do. Just moving my body, just getting my mind wrapped around spending the time that I know is going to hurt to work out. It makes it even more of a task instead of what?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing.
I didn't think you were laughing.
But you're not laughing either, so I'm not laughing with you. But I'm laughing because it is a mental hurdle, a mental exercise just to think about working out. So it is literally after you've thought about what you're going to do to work out, you've already worked out in your mind. So you're already exhausted.
Well, I mean, if you stop and think about it, the amount of depression that people go through now is so much. I don't want to say it's so much more, but it is more widely known.
Yeah.
And so if you stop and think about the amount of mental health that takes a toll
within the health and wellness.
Health and wellness.
Well, let's say this. The amount of mental health that takes a toll within nutrition and health and wellness. You know what I mean?
So what do you think about society and health and wellness nowadays?
It is a societal goal to be healthy.
Do you think it's almost a societal expectation?
There it is. A societal expectation, but it has always been a societal societal expectation to be healthy. But then again,
I mean, I personally don't see it as that because, with the way that my family grew up, they grew up in a farm community. And so the healthy people had a little bit more weight on them because they had food. They had the access to food because they grew it themselves.
And so it all depends on if we're really going to get down to the niche, you know,
the nitty gritty part of it,
the niche nitty gritty part of it, the health and wellness. If you want to get down to the niche part of it, it all depends on. And I know to some they may be like the niche part of it. Yes, I'm saying the niche. It depends on what culture you're part of.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Because here in America, they would be like, oh, well, it's about a beauty standard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but whose beauty standard? You know what I mean? When you talk about, or it's about a mental health. How do you feel? How do you feel about how you, where your life is at this moment? You know, are you happy?
Beauty standards. Beauty standards. It depends on culture, like you said.
Yes.
It depends on, look, we're going to go there for a second, ethnicity.
Yes.
It depends on social status.
It does.
It depends. There are so many different things that a person's beauty standards are tied to.
And so you would go so far as to say, people would be like, oh, well, it has to do with, I want to say, I don't want to say location. Because even if you move to like America, that doesn't change the culture you grew up in.
Right.
So it's literally just cultural.
It's like, very cultural.
And the culture you grew up in, and then the culture you surround yourself with.
I think so that's exactly it.
It's flat out just cultural. Because you can sit there and look at a magazine or a TV and be like, oh, well this is the beauty standard in this country.
I grew up hating my body.
Depending on what country you're in.
I grew up hating my body. Yeah. I grew up hating my curves. Because the beauty standard that was put before me growing up was this very skinny, very just no curves, just completely no body fat. Mm-hmm. My body type doesn't have that. Even when I did work out every single day.
Ate less than you were supposed to.
I starved myself. I worked out 3 times a day. I literally would wake up, go for a run, do a workout before I ate lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Or for my lunch, I did a workout. Mm-hmm. And then before I went to bed, I did a workout. Mm-hmm. And I could not lose the extra weight around my hips. I couldn't lose the curve to my waist. Like it wouldn't go away. And so I hated my body until I surrounded myself with people who were built more like me, whose bodies were more like me. And they're like, no, you're good. You don't have to mistreat yourself. And so, like you said, it's 100% cultural.
Because, I mean, let's be honest. If you go to a region where it is about status for you to have more curves. Notice what I said, more curves. I didn't say anything about weight, skin color, anything like that. Just more curves. That's your wealth. That shows your wealth. So when did that change?
I don't know. But you know, one thing that I think really has to do with America's beauty standards. Do you know one thing that
let's keep it PG then.
Oh, well, I'm saying wellness trends.
Yeah.
Look at the wellness trends that get shoved in our face, especially on social media.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Okay, so I'm going to list off a couple of new ones. Have you heard of the lucky girl syndrome?
No, how lucky is it?
No, I'm lucky if I remember to eat. I'm lucky I remembered to work out.
That's not a lucky thing. That's I'm purposely forgetting to.
I did for years.
For years I'd be like, hey man, you need to eat something. You know what I mean? And and it's not like hey man, like that's how I talk. Like, hey yo, hey man, hey, I'd be like, hey, you need to eat something. You've gone a little while without eating. I literally
will go like today. I didn't eat until after lunch.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't.
And it was just, it's not I'm not going to eat because I want to. No, it was just get up, make sure the kids are off to the school. We had to go and run to the airport. Yeah. We had to go to the store. We had to do. And then we came home and life got in the way.
Yeah, life got in the way. I'm so lucky that I get to eat this meal today. No, you know what's funny? Everyone's lucky that they get to eat a meal in a day. But at the same time, that should not be your beauty routine.
All right, so let's do another one really quick. The hot girl walk.
Huh?
So apparently, people are beginning to do walks, hikes, and things like that versus going for a run.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That preserves your
knees,
your joints.
Exactly. Yeah. And I really do appreciate this one because I love to go for hikes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't as much anymore, but that was one of my favorite things to do as a family. Mm-hmm. We would go out to the
trails,
Stumpy Lake area in the middle of like a lake, a swamp. But we would sit and
called it a lake.
That's very true. But we would sit there and point out different nature, and the kids saw different animals, and we got to talk to them about stuff, and they got to learn, and they got to be outside. And I think that is a great way to spend time together, but also be more healthy. Yeah. And so I think it's really awesome that that's a trend now.
That one's good.
All right, so what about the 5 to 9 before the 9 to 5?
Oh, you talking about waking up at 5?
Waking up early to get things done before you have to go to work.
I mean, it said that a lot of entrepreneurs will get as much done as possible before
most people even wake up.
Most people even wake up.
Yeah.
And so, there was never, if you think about it, like once again, shout out to anyone who has been in service at all. You usually try to get a lot of, exercising stuff done before a certain amount of time before you even get to work. So yes,
think about
proven.
PT.
Yeah, PT is like what, 4 in the morning for the military.
Man,
for some
those
military,
3 a.m. workouts.
Wake up. So sorry. There's nothing wrong with getting up, exercising, getting your endorphins moving, and all of that stuff, and being ready for work. Yes, you may crash by like 5 o'clock or something like that.
Can I ask you a quick question? What are you usually doing at 5 a.m.?
Me personally? Yeah, I'm still responding to messages from the night before. So
what am I doing at 5 a.m.?
You're getting ready to wake up and walk the dogs.
Walk the dogs. This morning, I got up at 5 o'clock and our daughter and I worked out.
Mm-hmm. Which is interesting. I want to say that I'm still responding to messages from people who have epilepsy, have functional neurological disorder, or any kind of seizure-related.
There's also been mental health
or mental health crises. I'm still responding to them from the night before, and then at 5 o'clock, I will try to take a nap and wake up before the kids go on the bus at 8 o'clock, 8:30. And get up for the rest of the day and
do a full
day, and then do it all over again until 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Can I ask you a question on that?
Hold on, I want to say this though. On TikTok.
Yeah.
And so if you're not following us on our other platforms, please follow us on our other platforms, because once TikTok is gone, these things that I do to help find resources for these individuals that have functional neurological disorder or epilepsy or any kind of seizure-related, ailments or, mental health ailments. I won't be there on TikTok anymore if it's gone here in America, but we are on other platforms.
Yep, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on Blue Sky, we are on Fanbase, we are on YouTube. And we also have the podcast, of course, Beautiful Records.
Beautiful Records. Yes. But yes, that's what we do. But what were you asking?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, is it healthy?
Is it what I do? No.
Yeah.
What? No. Absolutely not.
Would you suggest what you do?
Recommend it? No. What? No. I wake up.
Now, let me ask you one more thing. Hold on. Do you let me do that?
No, because it's not healthy. What I do is not healthy and it's not normal. What I do is not healthy and it's not normal. And someone who has seizures should not be the one responding, because of the fact that it would only create more stress for that individual. The reason why I do
now,
it...
do I help you though?
Yes.
Okay.
You do help me
I want to make sure.
Until you pass out, which is okay by like 8, 9 o'clock, or unless we do a live, which we did skip 2 days because I had to relax. I had to...
I had to sleep.
Yeah, she had to sleep and
you had to sleep.
I had to catch up on sleep because we did 4 lives in a row, and then
you had just been sick.
And I had just been gotten out of the hospital, and so I crashed out. In a different way. I was just sleepy. Not that kind of crash out. But But we received messages on the second day saying, "Hey, that's 2 days in a row."
It's been 2 days.
And
where you at?
I felt extremely bad because I normally never take a day off. And
Yeah.
Rachel can attest to that.
Yep.
I never take a day off. And so I felt bad because we would like to be there for as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed that opportunity. So I felt like I missed helping people those days, didn't I?
Oh, no, you did 100%. But I think that one thing that when it comes to the health and wellness trends that everybody needs to think about and remember.
Mental health.
Well, not just mental health, but self-care. Self-care is so important when it comes to health and wellness.
Because if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of your mental health, which means you can't help
anyone
others.
else.
It's the metaphor of being on the plane and putting the
oxygen mask on
yourself and then on others, which I always tell everyone the reason why I am the way I am is because I always put the oxygen mask on everyone else. And I don't care if I'm breathing or not.
We do not recommend this behavior.
It is not a good way to live your life.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get talking about other things. So let's talk about off the wall, crazy, and weird wellness trends.
Yes.
Have you heard about sunlight butt chugging?
Yep, not doing that one. Nope. I don't know why you would even say that. Why that has got to get bleeped out.
That's literally what it's called.
Chugging. Chugging.
It's literally where you bare.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not doing that right now?
Where you bare your backside.
Okay, good. I was going to say.
And you sunbathe.
Yeah, what? Is that cheaper than going and getting bleach?
No, it's exposing your backside, rear end, whatever you want to call it, to sunlight for energy and vitality.
No, man, that's just a cheaper way of getting bleached. I'm not doing that. No.
Okay.
I'm definitely not doing it, but still. Plus, I get arrested. What would I look like outside going like, oh my gosh? Oh my God.
No one will be able to tell if you do this, Justin.
Yeah, what am I doing? In the moonlight? What is that?
Okay, so apparently it was a trend on Instagram and TikTok. I don't know that it actually had any evidence of benefits.
I'm sure it had plenty of arrests.
But there's definitely the risk of sunburn.
Of some really common sense.
I mean, come on. All right, well, here's one that you might actually appreciate.
Okay.
Animal yoga.
Animal yoga. Oh, I love animal yoga.
So will you do yoga?
I won't do yoga. I would never do yoga.
Would you do an animal yoga though?
No. What was it? What is the yoga you got me?
The DDP?
DDP yoga. Yeah, which was Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
Yeah, it was for really it was for military people. Yeah, it was first responder kind of stuff.
First responder military. And if y'all don't know who that was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Back when I was younger, really, great wrestler back when we were younger. He did yoga, and so I was going to do that. And I saw one episode of that, and I was like, "Yeah."
Finished the first series.
I saw the first exercise,
the first series of yoga. The first.
He was like, "All right, now we're going to stretch," and I said, "Yep," and that was it. I pulled a hammy.
So what if it was puppy yoga? Would you be more likely to do that?
Yeah.
What about goat yoga?
All day, bro. All day.
Now, how about this one? What if it was kitten yoga?
I would love kitten yoga.
Could you imagine the purring that would happen during that?
Yeah, we have 2 cats. We have 2 dogs, 2 cats. I would do any yoga that involved an animal other than Python yoga. You're not going to see people with Python yoga, but that'd be pretty good.
Snake yoga is on here.
You're lying.
I am so serious.
Yeah, but I didn't say snake yoga. I said Python yoga. You're not going to see me doing Python yoga.
People, the experts say that it doesn't work because it's distracting and potentially dangerous.
It's supposed to be. You want to be distracted from your life.
You want to be distracted from what you're doing.
No,
you're doing freaking yoga.
I want to be distracted from passing gas. That's what I want to be distracted from. Because when I did DDP yoga, I was like, cramp, toot toot. No. Yeah, no, bro. I was like, I quit, bro. This is creating a lot of tension in the wrong area.
All right, so how about this one? Have you heard about bee venom therapy? It's where you deliberately sting yourself with bees to reduce inflammation.
We are not in the medieval
anything
anymore. So why would I? What do I look like to you? Like walking around stinging myself with anything? I sting myself with that. What? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh gosh.
No.
All right, look. So bee stings. It runs in my family for allergies.
Yeah.
And so, like, I have no issue trapping, killing spiders, trapping, killing snakes.
I remove all the
if it is
winged animal,
not winged, the stinging animals.
If
it has a stinger
an insect
on it
with the stinger, I usually remove it from the home because you are allergic. So I'm not about to be getting stung by stuff that
hold on. If this is a real thing, then why did our friends not just go ahead and take care of the log with the bees themselves?
Yeah, because if this was a real thing, why didn't they? They called me. They're like, Justin, are you afraid of bees?
No, I'm not afraid of
anything. Are you allergic to bees? I don't know. My exact answer: are you afraid of bees?
Stung,
no, I've never been stung. I don't know. Are you allergic? I'd never been stung. I don't know. Guess what happened that day?
I got
stung. With all that time removing these insects, guess what? I looked my head, everything. Nah. Guess what happened that day? We solidified that friendship.
And I was like, hey,
and we weren't close friends before. You gonna stick my friend now. We gonna stay friends today, boy.
All right, so here's another one, Justin. Would you have a glitter smoothie?
Yeah,
that's not happening. A smoothie with edible glitter to add inner sparkle.
What am I, a troll? It's not happening. It's not happening. That's the only time you'll see me talk about sparkles. Two sparkles that I talk about: the trolls and my adopted daughter's mother. That's the only sparkles you'll ever hear me speak about.
Okay, so what about crystal infused water?
What?
It is drinking water that's been charged with positive energy from crystals.
I can put a rock in the water too. That's not happening. I'm good.
So, I understand the concept behind it.
Well, here's the thing: minerals.
That's what we're talking about. To say.
Yeah, we're talking about minerals.
There's no actual backing for just pretty crystals adding minerals. But if you're talking about soaking mineral infused like crystals into the water, that would be different.
I'm all for it because I love infused water. So if you tell me you're going to infuse my water with crystals, great. Do not give me the spiel. Just infuse my water with crystals.
That has some kind of health benefit.
The health benefits. And don't give me the whole spiel. Just tell me what it does.
I don't want to have. I'm not gonna put my religion on you. I don't want you to put your religion in my water.
What? No, because I was gonna say, are we drinking holy water now?
No, but that's the whole thing with the crystals. It's supposed to be a spiritual.
Oh, okay. So first of all, look, I'm just saying. In all seriousness, I just want. I don't drink water as it is, because I got 2 things of water.
Have water.
That's only because I got fibromyalgia and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it. Like,
have you been drinking it?
You've been stealing my water. Don't play with me, bro. Look at this. You drinking my water right now? I asked you, why is my water jug half empty? And now I'm like, you've been drinking my water, and I didn't even think you moved.
I'm thirsty.
I honestly didn't even think you moved over there. Like, walked over to my side of the bed. I never see this happen. So, anyways.
Guys,
listen.
It is a magic happenance with the water from his side.
You wanted that.
My cup.
No. Anyways, anything. I love infused water, and I can't explain what it is about infused water that I love. But I really want to get into mineral water, and so that's a big deal for me. So yes.
Okay, so let's do another one really quick. I think you're gonna like this one.
All right, you're skipping down pretty fast, so I think.
Oh no, I didn't. It's the page.
Okay.
Yeah. Tadpole water.
Ew. Oh!
Now, it's not what you think. There are no tadpoles in it.
Oh, I was going to say, what do you want? Warty throat?
Chia seeds and water. The chia seeds that are kind of have the film around them. So when you soak them, they get hydrated and...
You might as well drink Orbeez. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Exactly.
Is that what that is?
Okay, so they're saying that it's a weight loss aid. Okay, so it's a slimy texture. And chia doesn't actually burn fat. I don't know what chia seeds, like, does anyone know what chia seeds actually do for your health benefits? Do you know? I thought I'd ask at least.
First of all, I stopped eating oysters after a certain age because I didn't like the way the texture was going down my throat. So I'm not about to eat chia seeds going down my throat for any kind of texture.
Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So we're talking about raw unpasteurized milk.
I don't drink raw and pasteurized pus.
Do you drink milk?
At all.
At all?
I watched one video and that was the end
hold
of it for
on. If you really enjoy your milk and dairy, please
not
skip over this next section.
Do not go to YouTube. Do not watch them popping those little
the cysts
and stuff. It ended me right there. It ended me.
Okay, so raw unpasteurized milk, it's what it is it's drinking raw milk for the health benefits, avoiding pasteurization, okay? Mm-hmm. So why this won't work or why it doesn't work for everyone, whatever you want to say, there's a risk of bacterial contamination like E. coli, which outweighs any benefit.
Ended me. E. coli. Ended me. I'm telling you, bro. I was done. Watch one video, and I'm a binge watcher, so I watch one video. Skip to the next one. I went down such a rabbit hole.
Me a headache.
Yeah, I went down such a rabbit hole that I poured out every jug of milk that we had in my mind for the next 10 years.
So here's the thing about it. Like, I still have dairy. I do. Now, you and the kids no longer drink it.
No, not at all.
Our younger two will not drink regular milk. They only drink almond milk now.
Yeah.
And this is by their choice.
Yeah.
We have offered them regular milk, and even when they get it at school, they don't appreciate it. They don't like it. They drink it because that's the only option.
Yeah. Yeah, and they'll be like, "Well, our dad said,
you
drink pus."
Now, I still do have dairy creamer, which is what I use, but I don't drink milk.
I mean,
not for real.
You got a strong stomach. You got a strong stomach.
I do, though. I really do. Compared to you, especially.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, so the next one are the detox teas. Mm-hmm. Now, this has been trending on Instagram mostly, promoted by health and wellness influencers. Mm-hmm. Okay, so teas that claim to cleanse the body and help with weight loss.
Okay.
All right, so a lot of times these teas, so like if you're going to do one of these teas, you have to make sure that you're reading the ingredients. Anything you put into your body, you need to know what's in it, what it's made out of, and what benefits it's going to give you, correct?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay, so a lot of these detox teas are mainly just laxatives.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not reading that on there, you should know. But like, if you're smart enough at this point in your life,
don't just trust someone on social media, guys.
No, you can just go to ChatGPT or Claude at this point, one or the other, and look up.
Google has Copilot?
Yeah, Google has Copilot now.
I think that's the one it has.
And you could just literally Google, okay, what natural herbs can I use to detox?
Or if you're looking to go the simple
turn into
route,
a tea.
If you're looking to go the simple route of a pre-purchased detox tea, make sure that you're looking for the ingredients
within it,
as well as the benefits. Because if you can't find the ingredients to be actually natural ingredients, and the benefits to outweigh any kind of danger that it could cause,
what's the lasting effects?
A lot of the detox teas, all they're going to do is dehydrate you.
Yeah.
That's not going to actually end up helping you in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, everything I do now, I do research on. Mm-hmm. And so, like, the no sugar diet for 3 days I did. And it actually, oh my goodness, that was the most interesting, enlightening situation. But that was some of
the most clear thinking
I had ever done.
That you've had since you've been eating so much processed sugar.
The clarity that came along with it was amazing. Hold on. There was
Woo!
So, anyways, the clarity. I apologize
My
for that
phone
sneeze.
just
By the
let
way,
me know that there was a loud.
yeah, I sneezed. I don't know. That was clear.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, the clarity that came along with the no sugar. After that, during that 3-day period, the first day I was just like, okay,
I can do this.
I can do the second day. I was like, oh man, this is interesting.
You had a headache.
Yeah.
You had the shakes partly, like part of the day.
But I don't shake like a normal person.
No, I'm not. You didn't have like the.
I can see how somebody would have it, but I was just like, It was like shivering, like if it was cold in the bedroom, but not outside. But they said it would be like what is it called? Withdrawals.
You were going through withdrawals, yeah.
But I was like, I can see how this would be withdrawals, but for me, I had a little bit more.
Your body's different.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more different than most people. So I was just like, whatever. But I would say the clarity from it was amazing.
No, I agree, and I know there's something that not just you want to do. Unfortunately, it's harder for me to do it because of some of the stuff that I take for my my daily regimen stuff.
Yeah.
So it's harder for me, but I know we're gonna use it with the kids and go more natural and do more natural sugars.
But the reason why I said that was because I had tried for years different types of ways to lose weight in a certain amount of time. I went from.
We'll talk about that in a second. Let's finish these first. Exactly. Okay, so what about the juice cleanses where you only have the juice to reset your body?
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that's not a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah, if you're juicing.
Now, here's the thing about it.
But you got to think about natural sugars versus processed sugars.
Are you getting the correct nutrients?
Yeah, you got to think about natural sugars versus processed sugars. You got to think about adding greens to it as well. It's a real.
There you go.
Yeah, because it's a lot you got to add into that.
All right, so last one here. What about extreme fasting diets? Now we're going to talk about you.
Okay, yeah.
How about the
watermelon? I knew you were going to say that. The watermelon fasting diet.
Oh,
I saw it on TikTok. Y'all are gonna miss TikTok if it's gone here in America.
But did it
watermelon fasting diet lasted a few minutes until I found a bag of chips.
And then I was chasing him down the street.
And I had a bag of chips.
With a bag of chips in his hand. He was throwing chips behind him trying to get me to
You're never gonna catch me. I was out. I was like, this is a terrible idea. She was like, Justin.
He was screaming, whose idea was this?
I was like, because I told her, yo, no matter what happens,
do not let me eat
anything other than watermelon. On TikTok, they said it was going to work. And sure enough, after about a couple hours of watermelon.
It was 2 hours.
A couple hours of just watermelon.
And when I tell you that he went through 2 watermelon in that 2-hour period, and those 2 watermelon were supposed to last you how long?
Oh, they were supposed to last me like a couple of days.
It was a watermelon a day, pretty much, wasn't it?
Yeah, watermelon a day.
When I tell you
I was like, no. You see the size of me with 2 watermelons and a couple of days? No, that's
all right. So let's move on.
Healthiest bag of chips I ever had.
Let's move on to the reality check.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you ever heard of the equipment graveyard?
Oh, you talking about when you buy a whole bunch of things to help you with your health journey, and they all just sit somewhere? Yes, because I have a bunch of them. Matter of fact, I buy a brand new weight set every year, and I give away a brand new weight set every year. And people be like, "Oh, I want to buy it at $100," and I'll be like, "Man, I just bought that for like $400, $500, $1,000. It's still in the box."
Okay, so let's go through a list. Okay, treadmills.
Yeah.
I can say
I can't buy a treadmill.
I wish I had a treadmill. I do. But I don't think a treadmill would be the smartest thing for me to be on.
Because we are way drastically different in human beings. Drastically different. Even in the chairs, I'm sitting down so that we look around the same size, but we are not. Everyone's always asking us,
they want to know how tall you are.
Yeah, they always want to go, how tall is your husband? And they see us sitting beside each other, and I'm always slumped down. but we are drastically different human beings.
It's not that different.
Yes.
I'm 5'3.25".
And I'm 6'5".
Do you see why I say that I have a quarter of an inch as well?
Yeah, I'm drastically different than you. And especially in size.
So we've talked about the treadmills. Yeah. What about exercise bikes?
Well, drastically different.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's talk about the Peloton craze.
Okay, that's a craze.
It happened, and people were buying them.
Yeah, because most people aren't built like an NFL lineman.
Well, I'm not talking about you in particular, Justin. I'm just talking about in general. A lot of people were buying the Peloton bikes, and then you would always see, especially on TikTok,
there'd be a picture of it.
There would be pictures of the clothes hanging on it, of them being shoved in the back corner of the room.
Yeah, but they paid for the subscription and the bike. And the bike is just sitting there in the corner. I know a few people that had Peloton bikes, and they didn't start using them until eventually they were like, listen, we either need to sell the Peloton bike,
or I'm going to use it.
Or I'm going to use this bike and see what the craze is and get some exercise out of it.
And now, I personally love exercise bikes. Mm-hmm. I can't sit in most of them, though. I have to have a special seat for it because...
Your hips.
Well, not just my hips, but I have to be able to lean back. I have to have more support. And so, an exercise bike... Because you could
fall off a bike from a seizure. So, I mean,
an exercise bike is not just one size fits all.
No.
Okay, so let's move to the next one. What about a row machine?
Yeah, you know, what's interesting about all of these things that you're speaking of is... I'm a drastically different size human being. And so when we're talking about buying these things for our family, we're thinking, okay, well, you, the children, all of them, our kids are going to be like, for right now, you guys are under the size of 6 feet. And so when you think about these things, they try to do 6'2", 6'3", and under.
Yeah.
And under 250 pounds weight limit. And that's what these things are made for.
Most of them.
Not for 6'5", 300 and something pounds.
You can yell all you want, but they have them because we have a row machine.
And there it is. That is it. I went through extensive research to find the one row machine that could be moved to any room.
Yep.
And it's a
hydro
row machine. Mm-hmm. And it's the most wonderful thing in the world because everyone can fit on it.
Yep, I would agree. And I think that that's one of the ones that I like the best out of all the different workout machines that we've had. Mm-hmm. Just because it's gentle on your body.
It very much so is.
And so, like, if I'm doing 30 minutes, I'm still getting a full body workout. Mm-hmm. But I'm not hurting myself to do it.
Had all the gadgets, all the timers, all this stuff. And it wasn't super expensive.
It also... It fits in small places too.
That's what I like the most about it. It literally, we've had it in just about any kind of room.
We've had it in our bedroom at one time. Mm-hmm. We had it in a guest bedroom. We had it in the living room at the old house. We've had it in a workout room.
Yeah.
We've had it
garage.
I was about to say in the garage, and we now have it in our living room behind the couch.
Yeah.
And when I say behind the couch, it's not like behind the couch where you can't get to it. No, it's behind the couch, but it's still accessible, which makes it perfect because we can still watch TV if we want to, but it's out of the way.
Yeah.
My personal favorite. All right, so let's move on. Resistance bands.
Yeah, resist that.
Most people don't like resistance bands. Why?
Yeah, me, because I don't want that rubber against my back.
That's a good reason.
Yeah, I just don't want the rubber on my back.
You see, I love resistance bands, but it's probably because I've been using them for over 10 years with all my PT. Yeah. And so it's become a workout I can't
I know that's going to be like a whole clip or whatever where somebody's going to take that little piece and be like, oh my God, he said he doesn't want that rubber on his back. Blah, blah. No, seriously. Nobody wants a rubber band stretching across their back and then snapping back. Like that is not a great feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I just learned to not let it snap back.
Yeah, no. I'm really extremely like...
You're broad.
You're broad. So it's kind of like...
But you've also had resistance band snap.
Yeah.
Like the band itself snap. And it wasn't an old one.
No,
it was a brand new
band.
From the PT. Yeah. So no, I understand what you're saying. And I don't make it a joke about it.
I'd rather have like a steel band going across my back than I would a rubber band because I trust it more.
I understand what you're saying.
Than anything else.
With that being said, as a person who can't really do weights, resistance bands are a great way to work out instead. It's a good alternative. All right, so what about ab rollers? Have you ever used one?
You know I have. Yeah. Yeah.
Did it work?
I'd rather use a, what is it called? I don't know, anything other than an ab roller. Anything, just anything. Like barbells or, anything wider.
All right, so here's another one. Yoga mat.
Yeah, no, yoga that.
What happened to your yoga mat?
My cat used it. I threw it away. And I'm not saying the cat used the restroom on it. I'm saying the cat used it more than I did.
The cat ended up using it as a scratch toy.
Yeah.
And a chew toy.
Yeah.
The cat used it as a chew toy.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Okay. So what about the mini trampolines?
Yeah, that's good for somebody not my size. Even if they give me a handle, I'm flipping it.
I remember when my mom got one for the kids. Do you remember that?
Oh, they thought that was a blast.
Oh my gosh, they loved it. And on day 3, they both got hurt because they tried to jump on it at the same time, and they got thrown in the trash because
it's not
I'm not
toy.
keeping something that is
It's
going
dangerous.
to cause injury.
Yeah. After that, I went and got them a bounce house.
And they bounced it to death.
Yeah, they bounced it. Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about wellness products that we regret buying.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the vibration plates that you stand on and it's supposed to shake your weight off?
I've seen those, and you talking about those like,
it's like you
they're
stand
mats,
on
they're
it?
like
Yeah.
they vibrate. Yeah, what's wrong with those?
Do they work?
I've never stood on one, so you're not gonna catch me on one.
I couldn't stand on one.
Yeah.
Like even before everything happened to me. Look, my shirt says it all. What does my shirt say?
You're clumsy.
No, it says I'm not clumsy.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, you're clumsy. Yeah. And
I have no balance. Like I have fallen standing still. I have fallen sitting down. I have gracefully face planting is truly my slogan.
yeah, I'm good on standing on a vibration plate though.
All right, so what about the foldable treadmills?
No, they can't hold my weight because of the what's that called? Not impact point, but the where they fold at the joint.
The joint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes it really difficult for it to. It's not versatile, right? It's very like.
There's a weight limit for those.
Well, it's not just a weight limit, but
it always killed me because I was always over 200.
Exactly.
I was always like 225 because I was always built different. So I was always 225, 250.
And if someone is trying to lose weight, why is there a weight limit to lose weight?
That's, oh, no.
It makes it really hard to like, am I wrong?
Yeah, well, because it makes me laugh because people are always like, they're like, you weigh how much? And I tell them, yo, I'm 315.
No, you're not.
No,
you're under 310 now.
No, I'm back to 315 right now, because when I went back in the hospital, I had to put back on the weight just so I could get healthy again. As far as
yeah, because you weren't moving.
Yeah, because I wasn't moving.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I'm back to 315. I'm about to drop it back again because I wasn't eating as well.
Yep.
So I had to put back on that weight just for then. But I'm about to go back to getting back at it. But anyways, but even when I still wasn't like, according to beauty standards or medical standards when I was in the military, and I was like, well, I still had to get taped for weight.
You were 215.
Yeah.
And you still were getting taped.
Yeah. And so there is no way you can tell me. And I had 3% body fat.
It was ridiculous because, no offense, Justin, you look sick.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. Everyone's like, no, he looked like a model. He was so skinny. No, he looked sick.
Yeah.
His face had no definition. It just sunken in.
So, I mean, and I'm cool with it or whatever, but it's like, I know what I could do to get back in shape, but Is it
worth it?
No, it's not worth it.
Okay, then.
No, that type of shape.
Not that shape. No. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
But I could get back down to like 270, 265. And feel comfortable, but still, I can't do regular exercises because I have permanently separated shoulders.
Well, disability in general makes working out really difficult.
Yeah.
I miss working out. And I'm just being perfectly honest. Do you know how many comments that we get on the different videos about, well, if she would just lose the weight, she wouldn't have these problems? I would love to. I work out all the time.
It's almost like they can't see the metal plate in your arm.
The plate in my arm, oh my gosh, if I could get rid of the headaches, if I could not have a headache during the day, I probably would be able to be upright more often. I would be able to be more active.
It's all good though, because you're where you want to be.
Mentally, I'm much healthier than when I was working out 3 times a day. But I do wish that I could now, with this mental health, be more active.
Yeah.
I miss going for a run. Which, how many people say that?
I mean, you can go for a run, but if you stumble and fall, I'm not going to be chasing you because I'm not going to be chasing you. I can't run. So I'll be like, timber!
You're going to yell for me?
I'm going to be like, out, you're going down again.
I mean, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk about some creative ways that people use that unused equipment. We already talked about the Peloton as a laundry rack. We talked about the yoga mat as a pet mat. Okay, so have you ever used a dumbbell as a doorstop?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Hold the door open. I'm coming in. I got groceries.
All right, so what about using those balance balls as a chair?
No, I don't do that. Yeah, because that would mean I'd have to engage my core. So
That's too much work.
That's too much work. No.
You just give it to the kids instead, right?
Give it to the kids. I'd be like, hey, y'all want to roll on this? Y'all want to play kickball?
So here's one that I'd never heard of, but it really makes sense. Using the jump ropes as garden ties. Because, jump ropes, they're okay to be in the weather.
Yeah, that would mean I would have to invest in jump ropes, though, which means I would invest in sweat equity. As in I would sweat, and I want to do that. No.
Okay, well, let's talk about things that we can do to be active. So, tips that are kind of useful-ish.
Okay.
All right, so you like to watch Netflix, right?
Yeah, but that's my business. I'm not doing nothing active when I'm watching Netflix. What was that about? Oh, don't touch my Netflix, bro. Move on. Moving on.
Fine. Let's go to Prime then.
Okay. Now we're doing too much. I paid for these services, so I wouldn't have to be active.
Oh, do you guys see what I have to deal with all the time? Okay, so anyway, here we go. Turning regular activities into workouts, making more healthy-ish choices.
That just irritated me because that's when Netflix put that whole Nike workout thing on there.
Oh, I used to love that.
Yeah, that was awesome. But I was like, hold up, let's move this section to the back.
That's why I couldn't find it after a while.
Let's delete these. They were supposed to be y'all morning workouts.
Here, how about this is something that maybe it'll work for you. Let's try putting carrots in a Dorito bag.
Let's try not doing that. If I ever open a sealed, unopened, sealed bag of Doritos and they got carrots in them, I will boot them outside.
So you wouldn't be able to do the snack heist?
The snack heist? Okay, yeah.
All right, so he's already stated he's not going to be a Netflix ninja, and instead of skipping the intro, do a.
What did you call me? I'll call him my brother.
Ninja.
Okay.
Ninja.
He's gonna watch this episode.
And I still said ninja. Anyway, so instead of just sitting and watching Netflix, doing something active while you're watching something. So during the intro or during the ending credits.
I keep telling you, stop touching my Netflix. I don't know what did you not hear me?
All right, fine. So how about when we go to the grocery store, can we park a little bit further out?
No. What? I got plates. What? I got plates. They're multiplying. And I'm losing my bones. Because my body is hurting. I need a ride.
So we're not gonna.
No.
Okay.
I earned that.
Well, we have a 1-story house now, but
Yeah.
another idea is when you have to go to the bathroom, walk to a different floor.
What? Every single time. I mean, literally, I'm the most gentleman in the world. I will hold it all night long so that in the morning, when you have to use the restroom, you can go to the restroom first. You heard what I said. I will hold it all night long so that in the morning, when you have to go to the restroom, you can go to the restroom first, and you will still stay in the bathroom all night, all morning, and be like, well, Justin, there's another bathroom.
He will stand there. He will stand.
Bro.
Staring at me.
Bro.
Okay, so an option for that, with us having a 1-story house, is to use the bathroom that's furthest from you. I do. Whenever I'm in the kitchen, I walk all the way to our bedroom.
Listen. Let's have a real talk. I am 6'5". Some of these, all our toilets are good, so I'm good.
We're gonna keep moving. So reality TV workout, Justin, you need this one.
Yeah.
Okay, because you love reality TV shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Every time someone cries, you do 5 jumping jacks. Every time someone...
No! Do you know what kind of shows I watch? Absolutely not. I watch Love Island. I watch The Bachelor. I watch... No, bro.
Everything has tears.
Everybody crying all the time.
The challenge has tears.
The challenge has tears. I'm not what? No, I'd be exercising every 5 seconds.
Do you know why this might be beneficial?
Do you not watch?
Hold on. Do you know why this would be beneficial to you?
Why?
Because you'd be able to get fit off of other people's emotional breakdown.
No, I'd be emotionally breaking down. Do you not know how many times Johnny Bananas has made somebody cry?
Oh my God.
Yes, no, Lowell? No, bro, I'd be crying.
Oh. Okay, so traffic light CrossFit. You drive all the time now since I can't.
I can't.
Right?
No.
So.
What, am I getting out the vehicle?
No, every red light, you have to do some kind of exercise in the seat. Because just chair workouts.
What I look like in the seat going, oh, what I look like in the seat doing that?
I would record it for you guys.
No, absolutely not. They'd arrest me.
So, I think it would be nice to turn that road rage into...
Road rage? We're going to road rage?
That's what it literally says. Turn the road rage into games.
I don't be raging on the road. I just be looking at people. Like,
I didn't say your road rage.
Oh, somebody else. Oh, in general, like everyone else. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because, think about where we live. How often do people cut you off because they have road rage?
Oh, yeah, they do.
And then we get a red light and you're like, what? You're here with me.
Yeah, I'd literally be asking the question. I'll be like, and what did I do? What happened? We are both sitting here. What was the point of it? And they don't want to look. I've never seen so many people look straight in my life, like straight ahead, and not want to look at me after they didn't cut me off. I've never seen so many people do that.
Okay, so here's one thing that you could try. So it's the Chore Champion, okay?
Uh-huh.
So you like to clean when you're angry, when irritated, frustrated.
Yeah, when I'm irritated, I clean everything.
Why don't you turn that cleaning into an interpretive dance?
If you're on any other, if you're not on our YouTube, if you're on anything else, I'm just staring at her, bro. Like I needed a moment of silence because there's no way. It would
turn housework into a TikTok waiting to happen.
And since TikTok might be going away, maybe that's a good thing that I won't have to do that.
Oh man, okay.
That's not happening. That will never happen.
Okay, Justin, this one would be great for you. Because you have a lot of exes, right?
Oh, wow. We just going to say I have a lot? No, I only dated like 3 people. Okay, yeah, that was a total lie.
Okay, so do 1 squat every time any of your exes post on social media.
Man, I wouldn't survive.
It's called the revenge body.
No, the revenge. Oh my gosh.
See, I don't have to worry about it because I believe that my ex has me blocked. So
no,
I don't have I don't see anything.
What? No, absolutely not.
Okay, so how about this one? We have animals.
Yeah.
We have a lot of animals, everybody.
Especially because this is going on social media. No. If they heard that, you know what I mean, we'll be posting.
Please post and tag me so that he has to see it.
No, don't post. Don't do any of that. No, please move on. Have a good life. We wish you well. No,
we
please.
do, but still,
Don't do any of that. Please, no.
Okay, so we have animals.
Yeah.
We have what? How many animals?
4 animals. Yeah.
2 dogs, 2 cats. Okay?
Well, now we have 5 if you count the hamster.
Oh, we do have the gerbil now.
Is that what that is?
Gerbil, hamster. I think it's a gerbil.
Yeah, gerbil.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
I think dwarf ham. I don't remember what it is. It's
Dwarf
a dwarf
hamster
something.
is a dwarf hamster.
I don't know what it is.
It's
It's a little miniature or something.
I don't know what to call it, so I don't. I can only tell you what I heard it was called.
It is something. Okay, so whenever your pet stretches, you have to stretch too.
It's a good thing that thing is hibernating.
I was talking about the other pets.
Oh, the other ones?
All 4 of them.
No, they're all lazy too.
They all
That's
stretch.
all they do. They all stretch all the time, and I'll pass.
Oh gosh, man. Okay. Let's see. Well, we don't watch TV, but here's one: commercial comedy.
You don't watch TV.
No, we don't watch TV.
Oh, okay.
We stream.
We stream, yeah.
There's a difference.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
No, there's a big difference because when you're watching TV, there are
commercials.
set commercials X amount of times.
Yeah.
With the streaming has less commercials, even like when they have commercials.
Well,
when they have commercials,
I was
there's
gonna
less.
Say, we pay for
no commercials because
so.
someone doesn't like commercials. Someone doesn't like commercials.
Yeah, I can't do it. And then when I found out they still had commercials, I was like, I got ripped off.
That was a really sad day in the Poole household. All right, so commercial comedy. So during commercials, do something ridiculous like wall push-ups or living room claps. I've never heard of that one.
No, we tried that before. Every time there was a break
did.
In the TV. Yeah.
You never did it.
I tried it in spirit. I was there in spirit. Like, that was it.
I did it. Every single time. And it was great because it meant I was up and moving. And I actually enjoyed it.
I was just like, yeah, we're doing this.
You can. Choose not to.
Yeah, I was like this.
I wish you guys could see him.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I was like,
all right, so here's one that you should do, Justin. All right, so you are always on your phone, right?
Yeah.
How often do you have where it's just loading?
Are we counting the phone loading or me like zoning out and I'm the one loading? Because that's what's usually happening.
No, your phone does the loading a lot. It does. I mean, it's not perfect. And think about your computer too. Loading,
what are we
right?
in dial-up now?
No, but nothing is... Look, where we are...
Yeah, no, because we moved in like
the internet is not the best here. For you. And you know that. Okay, so... You're sitting and staring at a screen, so do a slight workout while you're waiting for it to load.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Yeah, why am I the one exercising when I'm refusing to exercise?
We need to be healthy.
I'm healthy-ish. Yeah.
All right, so instead of, since you already decided you're not going to do any of these.
Yeah, things. I've already protested.
Okay, so we're going to talk about real life wellness attempts. Okay? And you are going to help me rate it. It has possibilities. It would work. Or, what is the last one? Because there's no health benefits. Those are the 3.
Absolutely not.
Okay? So, drinking lemon water in the morning.
That has possibilities.
It does, right?
No, I've heard a lot about that.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't know why I don't do that.
Even
you're supposed to drink it before every meal, actually.
Well, yes, you are, but the first thing in the morning is supposed to help detoxify.
Mm-hmm.
But it also is supposed to aid in digestion, which is a big deal.
You're supposed to drink it before warm lemon water before each meal. But yeah, I digress.
Okay, so oil pulling.
Yes, that's actually really good for your teeth, and you started doing that.
I did.
And we got your teeth fixed, and they didn't understand. So yeah,
oil pulling works.
Oil pulling works. So yeah, no matter how much they try to hide that, that actually works.
Okay, so what about cold showers, ice baths?
That actually works. It actually, I can't remember what it does for your body, but it
boosts immunity, reduces inflammation, and it's supposed to improve your mood. I don't think it would improve my mood.
I just get irritated, but it does. The perks to it actually does. Yeah,
but that's just I'm different. Okay, so gratitude journaling.
Yeah. So for me, gratitude journaling is just like giving yourself motivation. So I think that's a positive thing.
Okay. So does wellness have to be perfect?
No, but it can be tailored.
Finding what works for you, right?
Oh, is that what you're going to say next?
Well, that's the truth, though, because we're all different people. We all have different abilities, even.
And different,
like,
genetics.
You cannot lift the same way that you used to be able to.
No.
But you still can lift more than I can now that I can't lift barely anything. Like, I'm lucky to do a 25 like as my max.
Mm-hmm.
When we're doing the barbells, I can't do anything over the 45 barbell. I can't physically do anything more than that anymore. Does that mean that I'm not working out?
No, it just means you don't have the ability to do that as your bones density starts to break down, etc. That's a whole lot that's involved with that.
So it really matters if you're working out and being healthy for your body.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we're talking about being healthy-ish, we're not talking about following the trends.
No.
We're talking about being healthy for you. Like, my healthy, if I don't have a cup of coffee in the morning with my creamer because I don't like black coffee, it's the truth. I like my husband, not black coffee.
Wow.
I'm just saying. But I start getting really bad headaches. And it has nothing to do with I'm addicted to caffeine, because I can have something else instead. But my head feels like it's going to explode because of other issues. So I can't do the sugar fast the same way you can.
No, you can't.
But I can get up and do a workout with our kids, whereas you can't do some of those workouts.
No, not at all.
And so you have to find what works for you so that you can be as healthy-ish as you can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you for joining us today on Beautiful Wreckage. We really hope that you guys will find us on our other platforms.
Mm-hmm. I don't know their names.
Somebody help me out, because my co-host is lacking in this department.
Yep. Mm-mm.
We are on Instagram, JD_life.with.fnd.
Healthy.
We are on YouTube at The Pool Family.
Healthy-ish.
We are on Blue Sky at JD
Life with
FND. No punctuation.
Yeah.
We are on, I can't remember what other platform we're on anymore. Help me out.
Linktree. You can find all our stuff.
Yeah, if you go to our Linktree, it has everything on there as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be back next time. Thank you for joining us on Beautiful Wreckage. I'm Rachel.
I'm Justin.
And we hope that you have a great week.
And hopefully this was healthy.